In this video, I'm going to tell you about the weird reason why Dubai trucks poop away from the Burj Khalifa. Now, before you start thinking this is some sick joke, I'm going to tell you that there's actually a very good reason for it. Why a city as advanced as Dubai has trucks that transport poop is down to one major reason. The city's drainage system cannot handle the waste from all the mega buildings at once. You can tie this down to the fact that people at the helms of the city of Dubai have focused on one major thing, and that is making sure that everybody in the world wants to visit the beautiful city. Due to this ambition, the city has wasted no time in lavishing funds on world-class projects that attract millions of people into Dubai. It is also important to note that the government funds Dubai, so it's obvious why the city is making little in tax and returns compared to what they spend. Also, Dubai has very lenient policies. Again, the reason is their goal is to drive immigrants and tourists from all over the world. For instance, there are no sales or income taxes in Dubai. This attracts foreign business people into the city in large numbers. The extent of spending in the UAE to keep it a magnet to people all over the world is magnificent. The city has spent billions of dollars erecting towers of international repute. As a result, they have accumulated a lot of debt. According to one report, they are about $65 billion in debt, a figure that is quite ridiculous, yet they don't even come close compared to the United States. Here's a bizarre fact you already know: as lovely as any building looks, there's stinking sewage waste somewhere within, and that's inevitable. Now, since everyone must relieve themselves, who decided it would be a good idea to need to transport the poop in trucks in Dubai? In that case, we'll have to point fingers at the city developers. The supposed professionals didn't consider the enormous production of waste. For instance, the sewage processing plants in Dubai can only handle so much waste a day. So it takes a manual removal of the waste and queuing up at sewage plants to get the waste sorted out. According to one truck driver in the UAE, it takes over 24 hours to get their poop deliveries settled. So which major buildings are in the poop scenario? It might kind of hurt to know that the Burj Khalifa, your beloved iconic building, is in a mess like this. But it's not just them. Any other magnificent building you know in the UAE is also having its human droppings sucked out for delivery. So when you think of Burj Al Arab, the Dubai Frame, the Canyon Tower, or Jumeirah Beach, know that chances are high these public places are having to shit poo-poo every day. And someone, or actually a host of people, are having to do this crappy work. But are people not irritated by the fact that there are metric tons of human feces in Dubai? Well, the poop situation definitely has a lot of people disappointed, but that's not exactly how it is. As you might have guessed already, it's not that the Burj Khalifa doesn't have a sewage system. The issue is that the sewage system can't handle the heat, and by heat we mean poo. Now, since drivers must wait for over 24 hours to deliver waste at the sewage plant outside the city, imagine how wrecked this system would be if they had to receive all the waste from all the big city centers. Now that would be a shitty situation. So how did we find out that there is a poop problem in Dubai? Well, social media brought the sewage problem in Dubai to the surface. The Burj Khalifa poop trucks video, a short clip of hundreds of trucks moving waste out of Dubai, surfaced on the internet, and this attracted the attention of a lot of people. Only a few people would have known about the Dubai poop trucks had the video not come to life. There have been back and forth debates on social media about how the situation could be a hoax. If you're still in a dilemma about that, well, it's not a hoax, it's real. It may also cause you to wonder if there are any adverse effects to this poop scenario. Is the poop a cause for mass concern? The thing is, if people are wondering about whether the situation is true or not, you have your answer to that question. For most people, there's hardly any evidence on the matter besides the viral video. This makes it quite certain that Dubai might be transporting the poop to the outskirts of the city, but it's done quite discreetly and it goes into sewage processing systems. So will the situation get any better? Well, it might please you to know that the UAE has already gone beyond the planning stage, and this is a drainage system that would last the city well into 2050. Like everything in Dubai, expensive and usually worth it. Dubai would be splurging around 12.5 billion AED, or about 3.4 billion US dollars. The construction of the new sewage system began in 2019 according to news reports. It would be using gravity to collect waste, according to Hussein Nasser Luda, the Director General of Dubai Municipality. The project includes tunnels taking waste from Dira and Bur Dubai, and they would transport waste to sewage treatment plants in Al Warsan and Jebel Ali. In fact, in preparation for this big sewage transit, there is also ongoing expansion in Jebel Ali. This would allow the sewage treatment plant to be able to deal with this crappy situation. Dubai would finally be able to take care of its sewage without the need for trucks to transport it like an Amazon delivery service. We hope you got clarity on this fecal matter. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and let us know the worst place you have ever traveled to. And if you enjoyed this, then check out our video about what happened at Jeddah Tower, the 1-kilometer high skyscraper, or Saudi Arabia's plan to build an insane 170-kilometer skyscraper. This is Business Loop. Have an amazing day.